Here is the review you are looking for. Number 5, we have Bank of America Business Advantage Customized Cash Rewards. Our score, 8.4 over 10. So if you are looking for an LLC, business credit cards that reports to Dun & Bradstreet, is also really great when it comes to cash back. This could be the card that you might want to consider. Why? Because the card comes with a welcome bonus of $300. This is really good. The card has no annual fee, so this is really fantastic. Now, the foreign transaction fee means it's best to keep this card at home when traveling overseas. Okay, so if you have an LLC and you or your team members tend to travel a lot, do not use the Bank of America Business Advantage Customized Cash Rewards credit card overseas. Let's talk about the pros and cons of this card. The pros: you have introductory APR on purchases. You have a 3% cashback rate on the spending category of your choice. Now, your LLC has to choose categories, spending categories. This is important to mention. And preferred rewards for business members earn a 25 to 75% bonus. So those are for the pros for this card. What about the cons? Now, there is a foreign transaction fee. I just said that. And the 2% and 3% bonus categories have a combined annual spending cap of $50,000. So basically, if your LLC spends more than that, you're going to have to strategize. Okay. And also another con, another disadvantage in our view is that there is no intro APR for balance transfers. So this is not really interesting. So let's just dig a little deeper here. So basically, you get a $300 statement credit online bonus after you make at least $3,000 in net purchases in the first 90 days of your account opening with no annual fee. And the good thing is the cash rewards do not expire for your LLC. Okay, so that's fine too. And you earn 3% cash back in the category of your choice, 2% cash back on dining purchases, and unlimited 1% cash back on all other purchases. So this is kind of fine, okay? And the thing is, you can redeem your cash back as a deposit into your Bank of America checking or savings account, as a card statement credit, or a check mailed to your LLC, of course. So this is kind of important. And one thing I want to say here is that it really depends on the kind of goals you have for your LLC, but this is totally a great card. With this card, you have contactless card, so the security of a chip card with the convenience of a tap. So this is kind of cool, and so we love that. So Bank of America Business Advantage Customized Cash Rewards, our score 8.4 over 10. Number 3, we have Wells Fargo Business Elite Signature. Our score 8.8 over 10. In our view, this is the best business credit card for LLC that reports to Dun & Bradstreet, especially the one that has a very low interest rate. And the good thing about this card is that it comes with a welcome bonus of $1,000. So you have a cashback bonus of $1,000. There is an annual fee though of $125. And this is actually waived the first year. The regular APR is 11.49% on purchases. So this is kind of cool. So for us, this card is great. The only thing is that your LLC has to make some revenue. So your LLC has to make revenue of at least $500,000 to $1 million a year. And if you have that, if you meet that revenue requirements, and if you want the robust employee spending control and reporting procedures, this card is fantastic for you. Okay. And so let's go through the pros and cons here. The pros: you have excellent benefits and perks like travel insurance for your LLC. There are no foreign transaction fees, and you have up to $200, no extra cost employee cars. So this means that your limited liability company can actually issue additional cars for up to 200 employees with no cost, at no cost. So that's for the pros here. Let's just dig a little deeper when it comes to the cons. So you do have a $125 annual fee, and as I just said, this is with the first year. And based on our research, and we have extensively researched this category of credit cards, of business credit cards for LLCs, other cards in the same category offer higher rewards. Okay, And another thing we don't like is that the cashback is only credited to your account quarterly. They don't do it monthly. This is kind of this really is not really interesting, but it is what it is. So when you think about the Wells Fargo Business Elite Signature for your LLC, you are able to earn a one-time $1,000 cashback bonus or $100,000 bonus points when you spend $25,000 in the first 3 months of an account open date. Okay, and it really helps a lot if your LLC is already a Wells Fargo customer, business customer. Okay, you're able to earn 1.5% cash back on every dollar spent, or earn 1 point on every dollar spent and receive 5,000 bonus points when your company spend is $10,000 or more in any monthly billing period. And so this card has a travel incidental fee reimbursement up to $100 per calendar year per company. And the annual fee is $0 for the first year, then $125. Number 3, we have Brex 30 card. Our score, 9.1 over 10. So I just want to quickly remind everybody of today's topic. We're having a conversation about the best LLC business credit cards that report to Dun & Bradstreet. So Brex 30 is a great card, and in our view is the best LLC business credit card without a personal guarantee. And the card is kind of cool because you have a welcome bonus of 50,000 points. There is no annual fee. There is no regular APR because this is a charged card, by the way. So you're not allowed to actually carry a balance here. So in terms of credit score, there's no credit check. Okay, this is a pure EIN only LLC business credit card. So unlike most LLC business credit cards, this LLC corporate card does not require a personal guarantee. So let me just quickly walk you through the pros and cons here. So the pros, you have generous rewards on certain spending categories. I'll talk about the spending categories later on. And there is no personal guarantee required. What about the cons? Well, the only disadvantage in our view is that you are not allowed to carry a balance. Okay, so it is what it is. Yes. Now let me just dig a little deeper here. I want to explain to you the card details. So you have 50,000 sign-up bonus points after spending $9,000, at least $9,000 in the first 30 days. And Brex will offer an LLC corporate credit card designed to help LLCs boost their spending power and grow faster. So for your LLC, this is kind of cool because you're able to get 10 to 20x higher limits than traditional LLC business credit cards while earning rewards and cash back on everything you spend, like 7x on rideshare and 2x on recurring software for your LLC. You are able to build LLC business credit from day one with a card that is automatically paid monthly and that reports to Dun & Bradstreet for that matter. So there is no credit check, no personal guarantee, no account fees, and no interest. You are able to save time and money with automatic receipt matching and built-in expense management tools to help you gain detailed insights on your LLC spend. This is kind of cool. You are able to issue unlimited virtual cards to your LLC team and set custom limits on each card. And you can actually close the books in record time with the QuickBooks, Xero, NetSuite, Concur, and Expensify integration. That's what we love about Brex, though. They're really great at that. But one thing you need to really think about is that to get approved for a Brex card for your LLC, and especially if you want one that allows you to make monthly payments, your LLC needs your LLC needs a linked bank balance of at least $50,000. Number 2 here, we have Inc. Business Unlimited. Our score, 9.5 over 10. In our view, this is the best cashback LLC business credit card that reports to Dun & Bradstreet. Why? Because, the Bank of America Business Advantage Customized Cash Rewards is also great when it comes to cashback, but the Inc. Business Unlimited is better, way better. Why? Okay, you have a welcome bonus. You can earn $900. For Bank of America, it was $300. For Chase, it's 900. So you can earn 900 bonus cashback. There's no annual fee. The regular APR oscillates from 16.99% to 22.99%. And the good thing is that busy LLC business owners will appreciate this card's simple flat rate rewards program, which does not require time to manage and optimize. Now, we love this a lot. Let me break it down for you. So let's talk about the pros and cons, so we have a clear idea of what we are talking about. So here are the pros. So you have unlimited 1.5% cashback rewards on purchases. There's no annual fee. You have a very generous welcome bonus. You remember I was just talking to you about $900. You have a 0% intro APR on purchases for 12 months. You have a cashback that is awarded as ultimate rewards, which can be combined with premium Chase credit cards accounts for better reward redemption options. Fantastic. Let's talk about the cons here. Well, there are high foreign transaction fees. So this is one of those cards, again, where if your LLC team members are traveling overseas, you don't want to use the card. You want to use the other cards, okay? And so this also is not a good card for balance transfers. So don't use this. So let me just break it down for you. So in our view, this is one of the best, the credit cards with the best offer ever, because you can earn $900 bonus cashback after you spend $6,000 on LLC purchases in the first 3 months from account opening. You earn unlimited 1.5% cashback on every purchase made for your LLC business. And so you can redeem rewards for cashback, gift cards, travel, and more through Chase Ultimate Rewards. And you can earn rewards faster with employee cards at no additional cost. And you can also set individual spending limits for greater control. Fantastic. Number one, the best of the best in our view, the best of the best. When it comes to LLC business credit cards that reports to Dun & Bradstreet, you have Amex Blue Business Plus, American Express Blue Business Plus. Our score 9.8 over 10. So this in our view is the best overall, is the best LLC business flexible rewards, and this is great also for 0% APR LLC business credit cards. So let me just break it down for you. So when you think about the Amex Blue Business Plus, you have up to 2x the rewards rate. So you can earn 2x points on the first $50,000 in purchases every year. You can earn unlimited 1x points on purchases thereafter. Fantastic. So the welcome bonus, you can earn 15,000 points. There is no annual fee. The regular APR is kind of decent. You are looking at 17.49% to 25.49% variable. So in our view, this is one of the best LLC business credit cards that actually report to Dun & Bradstreet. Okay, and so it is definitely a perfect fit if your LLC business is small enough to spend less than $50,000 per year. If not, you want to spend up to the $50,000 maximum, then switch to another card for the rest of the year's purchase. Okay, you will win either way. So let's talk about the pros and cons of this card. The pros: you have a wide variety of airline transfer partners. There is no annual fee, and you have high rewards rate on the first $50,000 spent during the year. And let's talk about the cons here. So there is a foreign transaction fee, and there are 2 points per dollar rewards rate that falls to 1 point per dollar after you spend $50,000 in annual spending. Okay, so you just got to think about that. So what I'm trying to say here is that if you want to go a little bit in detail here, you can earn $50,000 membership rewards points after you spend $3,000 in eligible purchases on the card within your first 3 months of card membership. You earn 2x membership rewards point on every business purchases, such as office supplies or client dinners. 2x applies for the first $50,000 in purchases per year, 1 point per dollar thereafter. So this is kind of cool. And you've got the power to use your card beyond its credit limits with expanded buying power. So this is something you need to keep in mind. If you have made it so far, I want to share with you I want to give you a bonus. And this is another card that we believe in our research that could be interesting for you. That's the American Express Business Gold Card. And our score, 8/10. In our view, this is one of the best LLC business card for automatically enhanced earnings. So here you have a welcome bonus. You can earn 70,000 points. There is an annual fee that's kind of steep though, $295. The regular APR goes from 18.49% to 26.49% variable. And so really the thing here is that, an LLC business with significant spending can justify the annual fee and earn massive rewards through the 4x points rate on eligible purchases. Okay, so let me just dig a little deeper here about the pros and cons here. So the pros: you have flexible redemption and points transfer options. You have robust travel benefits for your LLC business. You have automatic 4 points per dollar on the 2 categories you spend the most each billing period on, up to $150,000 in annual spending. You have a 25% airline redemption rebate when booking through Amex Travel, up to $250,000 points back each year. So 250,000 points back each year. Let's talk about the cons here. So you have a very high annual fee relative to benefits. You have 4 points per dollar rate capped at the $150,000 in annual spending. Okay, so it is what it is. Now let me just dig a little deeper here. Let's talk about the card details. So you have a welcome offer that I just mentioned earlier. So you earn 70,000 membership rewards points after your LLC spends $10,000 on eligible purchases with the Business Gold Card within the first 3 months of card membership. And you get 4x membership rewards points on the 2 select categories where your LLC business spent the most each month, and the 1x is earned for other purchases. Okay, and you have so the 4x points apply to the first $150,000. It's really important to mention in combined purchases for these 2 categories each calendar year. And there is an airline bonus. You get 25% points back after you use points for all or part of an eligible flight booked with Amex Travel, up to $250,000 points back per calendar year. You also can pay over time. So there's a pay over time option. So you can decide whether you want to pay eligible purchases in full each month or pay over time with interest. So it's really up to you. So before I actually close to this conversation, let's just dial back and have a conceptual conversation about what an LLC business credit card really is. I mean, so when you think about a business credit card, everybody understands what a credit card is, okay? And so basically an LLC business credit card is essentially a line of credit that an issuer gives to your LLC small business. Okay, so you're able to keep business and personal expenses separate. You're able to actually report transactions separately, so that this will be very helpful to you when it comes year end and you have to file taxes for your LLC. In other words, you have to file your 1065. Okay, and so the thing here is that it depends on the kind of election you made at the tax level, because you can be an LLC, but you can choose to be taxed as an S corporation or a C corporation or just an LLC, the 1065 as a partnership. So if you want to increase your chances of getting a business credit card for your LLC, you have to be clear about the type of credit card that you need. Remember, there are 2 types. You have LLC business credit cards, and in that category you have unsecured and secured. And then you have LLC corporate cards. So this is important. Now the cards on this list are mostly small business cards with the exception of Brex. So Brex 30 is a corporate, it's actually a charge card. And if you want to increase your chances of getting an LLC business credit card, make sure that you have your EIN, okay, your employer identification number. This is really important. You got to also provide your income information. And what we recommend here is to actually apply for this LLC business credit card at a branch. Okay. And one thing you can also do here is that just make sure you want to double check with the issuer that the card indeed reports to Dun and Bradstreet. Because the last thing you want is to have a card and you are just like hoping that they will report your transactional history to Dun and Bradstreet, and they don't. So please, all these cards, all these issuers that we have mentioned today, they do report to Dun and Bradstreet, but you never know because companies change their policies. Maybe by the time you listen to this show, they might have changed their policies. So that's why I'm just telling you to double check. And let me give you a few pro tips before we close on today's conversation here. The thing here is that as you are trying to get your LLC business credit cards that reports to Dun & Bradstreet, you have to have a way to filter out the good from the bad, right? You need to have some what we call some KSI, key success indicators. And so you need to be in a situation where you can compare LLC business credit cards. So when you compare LLC business credit cards, make sure that you look at things like the annual fee. You want to look at what kind of earning structure they have, because some LLC business credit cards have high points per dollar in terms of their offers. But when it comes to redeeming the points, they fall flat. So be diligent in evaluating each point value and be sure you are looking past the number of points in favor of what the points will actually get you. You want to also think about the intro APR. You want to think about the ongoing APR. This is kind of important also. And you want to pay attention to the financing option. So is the card a charge card or a credit card? A charge card will need to be paid off monthly, while a credit card will allow you to carry a balance with interest, of course. So make sure you know which type of card your LLC is applying for, and that will best fit or suit your needs. Okay. And so when we talk about LLC business credit cards in general, there is a constellation of pros, okay, versus very few cons you need to think about. So here are the pros. I really want you to pay attention here. LLC business credit cards help keep personal and business finances separate. LLC business credit cards often have higher credit lines than personal cards. LLC business credit cards provide businesses flexibility when making purchases. LLC business credit cards may include tools for tracking spending across accounts or employees. LLC business credit cards can help establish LLC business credit scores. And some LLC business credit cards earn rewards for that matter. So that's just fantastic. Let me give you a few cons that you need to think about. So LLC business credit cards are one more accounts to keep track of. LLC business credit cards may make it easy to accumulate debts. And LLC business credit cards may require membership or other fees. So those are things you need to think about. Thank you so much for your attention. Before I close today's conversation, please check out this credit card evaluation approach. We do have a strict methodology when it comes to analyzing, reviewing, and evaluating our LLC business credit cards on this show. Check this out. All right, let's just quickly recap here. So here are the top 5 LLC business credit cards that reports to Dun & Bradstreet. Number 1, we have American Express Blue Business Plus. Our score 9.8 over 10. Number 2, we have Chase Inc. Business Unlimited, 9.5 over 10. Number 3, we have Brex 30, 9.1 over 10. Number 4, we have Wells Fargo Business Elite Signature, 8.8 over 10. Number 5, we have Bank of America Business Advantage Customized Cash Rewards, 8.4 over 10. And in the bonus category, we have American Express Business Gold Card, our score, 8 over 10. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. I will see you another time, but until then, remember, stay marvelous.